Good day, everyone. I am Jackie Lucy Lagos as Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. This scene is taken after Mr. Brocklehurst had a conversation with Mrs. Reed, the wife of the late Mr. Reed, Jane Eyre's uncle. In the conversation, even in front of her, Mrs. Reed still talks badly about Jane Eyre. Well might I dread, well might I dislike Mrs. Reed, for it was her nature to wound me cruelly. Never was I happy in her presence. However carefully I obeyed, however strenuously I strove to please her, my efforts were still repulsed and repaid by such sentences like me being deceitful. Now, uttered before a stranger, the accusation cut me to the heart. I saw myself transformed under Mr. Brocklehurst's eye into an artful, noxious child. And what could I do to remedy the injury? Speak I must. I had been trodden on severely and must turn. But how? What strength had I to the retaliation of my antagonist? Still, I gathered my energies and launched them in this blunt sentence. I am not deceitful. If I say our, I should say I loved you. But I declare I do not love you. I dislike you the worst of anybody in the world except John Reed. And this book about the liar, you may give to your girl Georgiana, for it is she who tells lies and not I. I am glad you are no relation of mine. I will never call you aunt again as long as I live. I will never come to see you when I am grown up. And if anyone asks me how I liked you and how you treated me, I will say the very thought of you makes me sick, and that you treated me with miserable cruelty. How dare I, Mrs. Reed? How dare I? Because it is the truth. You think I have no feelings, that I can do without one bit of love or kindness. But I cannot live so, and you have no pity. I shall remember how you thrust me back, roughly and violently thrust me back into the red room, and locked me up there to my dying day. Though I was in agony, though I cried out while suffocating in distress, have mercy, Aunt Reed, have mercy! And that punishment you give me because your wicked voice struck me, knocked me down for nothing? I will tell anyone who asks me questions this exact tale. People think you're a good woman, but you are bad-hearted. You are deceitful. You told Mr. Brocklehurst I had a bad character, a deceitful disposition. But I let everybody at Lowood know what you are and what you have done. Deceit is not my fault. Send me to school soon, Mrs. Reed, for I hate to live here. Thank you, everyone.